Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Double Dribble with my boy Kobe. What's good, Kobe?
Hey, it's that time you already know, man. Just got back from New York not too long ago. Had some fun in New York. Got to go to a Knicks game, and it's a lot of fun. It was actually the homecoming game. Got to see some of the old heads: Melo, Ewan, Earl of Pearl. Walt Frazier. You know, it's a good time, man.
Hey, man, that's a good time. And I'm sure you didn't even know that it was going to be going down like that. You just were surprised.
Nah, for sure. It was definitely something. Definitely something. Brunson didn't play, so it was. I thought it was going to be a closer game than what it was, man. I was like, me being the first time by the Knicks game, I want the Knicks to win, man. The boys did not win.
Now, when the
Boys
Suns,
did not win, man.
the Suns are sneaky, bro. Suns are real sneaky. Um, the defense for the Knicks is bad,
No,
very bad.
no, it's pretty bad. And that's what I was telling my brother-in-law, man. I was like, dude, Mikal, he good. He a good defender, man. But dude, Dylan Brooks was making him look. I was like, dude, he's locking up everybody. OG, he'll switch on to anybody. Carl, I'm like, dang, man. Like,
Yeah,
he
he is. He's tenacious. He is.
nah, for sure. He's a headache, man. A
Literally, man,
headache.
he definitely is annoying to a lot of offensive superstars. I'm sure the Rockets miss him a lot because their defense is also bad. But
Mhm.
you went and saw a nice, ceremony with the old heads of the Knicks. Let's talk about a former Knick, but a retired Bulls. D Rose jersey is retired. He's no longer. You can no longer wear that number one for the Bulls ever again.
Nope.
Never.
As it should be, you know. Uh D Rose is probably, if not the biggest what if injury in the entire league. One of the biggest in all sports, on the injury aspect of it. He was so athletic, could dunk on anybody, play make, shoot a little bit, but
Personally, I think D Rose,
youngest MVP, man.
yeah, youngest MVP. Okay, I do think that he has the closest superstardom to an AI. Like everyone wanted to be D Rose.
Yeah,
Like everyone wanted to be AI.
yeah,
But whenever I was in high school, everyone's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be a D Rose, man. I'm about to get my D Rose Adidas, get my
yeah.
get my D Rose jersey." Everyone had one. Everyone wanted to be D Rose, so I definitely get it. He did not win a championship. He did not contend for a championship, but he was fun to watch. Put the whole team on his back. Um, if you don't want to compare him to AI, he's pretty much like Dame Lillard, like a guy who carried his team as much as he could
Yeah,
by himself.
yeah. No, he definitely did. He had his best there. He had his best year as his MVP season. He didn't have a terrible team around him. He had Jimmy, of course. He had Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, a lot of good players. Um, but you know, it's just one man.
Can't do it all
One
by himself.
man. You know what I'm saying? There's only one man that was in his way. That was LeBron James.
True.
And
Speaking of one man trying to will his team, Giannis injured, calf injury. Is it time for this one man show to hit the road?
oh my gosh, who could have ever knew? Giannis, Giannis is definitely had his time in Milwaukee. I think it's time to move on. You know, sometimes divorce can be struggle, can be stressful. For both parties. So it's going to be a bunch of growing pains, 100% after and before trying to figure out a deal. They're already taking offers, as we already know. So it's just a matter of time of when it's going to happen before trade deadline and what the Knicks and what the Bucks can get back. I think it's going to be the Knicks or the Heat, one of the two. They have really good trade packages that where they can give up. good assets or picks. So they have an option of whatever the Bucks want, which is probably going to be more towards the pick side of things.
It will be more towards the pick side. Uh, Giannis is going to help out any team he goes to.
Oh yeah.
Immediately
Mhm.
impactful.
Yeah.
The problem is that I don't know if he's actually really hurt. Because if he is seriously hurt and it's a calf situation, that's going to linger on the team after the trade. If he's just using the injury to get traded,
Yeah.
then he's doing the right thing.
Dude, this is like I will say one of the hardest things to talk about in the NBA for me being a person who watches the NBA, um, is seeing you don't know who's really injured or not. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's what I was talking about with some of my coworkers at work. They said they don't watch it no more and it's gotten soft. But you know, I still have hope for you know um, good basketball. You know what I'm saying? I just love enjoying watching good basketball. So I'm always gonna see the positives more than I see the negatives. But I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to say. I think it might be a serious injury, even if it's not a serious injury and it's a tweak. I think sitting down would be a good idea if you are about to be traded. It's going to up your trade value, and you're about to go into All Star break. You get a break, boom. You're like a couple weeks from the playoffs. So it's just a matter of who is willing to take that risk and who has the money to take that risk. Because Giannis is going to cost a pretty penny. He's going to cost way more than Trey.
And we all know he's worth that risk because he's so good at
you know.
sport of basketball. Um, Speaking of trades, trade deadline is coming up soon, February 6th, if you did not know. The last day is February 5th, the last day. Trade radar. We got some guys
Yeah.
who probably need to be talked about. Okay. There's some teams that should probably blow it up. Teams that have veterans who should be going to go ring chase at this point in time. Uh, we got players like Sabonis, Demontis Sabonis. Should he leave the Kings? Should he want to leave the Kings? Who are just a team full of old guys, honestly.
I think it's all about the system, man. Every player runs in their own system. On that Kings team, there is no system at all. Like it's a lot of ISO ball, and then it's a lot of just pass, catch and shoot, drive and kick. You know, it's not bringing out any of those star players' actual potential. If that makes any sense, the team's not built around any of those players. So, like right now, there's like I'm confused on why they even got Demar and Zach Levine because it's so one sided on what you're going to see and what they're going to produce. Like thinking that it's not going to be the same is really crazy to me. But the Kings did it, and the Kings they've been making bad decisions for a long time. So I don't read too much in on the Kings, but it's a bad day to definitely be a Kings fan if you're wanting to go to the playoffs or want a championship.
Exactly. And then we got the Dallas Mavericks situation. Like these are just like the Kings, just like the Bucks. They're in tanking territory. We're tanking for picks. This is supposed to be a really star-studded draft in the NCAA. So if you want one of these college kids, you're gonna have to get a top pick. And some of these
Mhm.
guys need to unload the older assets in order to get the young picks in this draft. The Mavericks. Do we blow it up now? Like, do we ship off Anthony Davis? Do we ship off Kyrie Irving, who hasn't played all season? Anthony Davis has, but Kyrie has not, and hasn't played since last summer. So,
I'm gonna be
do we
honest with
get?
you, it's not getting better either.
Yeah. So do we get rid of Kyrie Irving, trade him for whatever you can get? Uh, this will make them the younger team they need to be. They have not reset correctly since this Luka Doncic trade. They have not built the team better after. It's been a whole year and a half now, almost a year and a half since it happened, and nothing has changed. Nothing has gotten better. Yeah, you have Cooper Flag. You can definitely say I landed right with Cooper Flag, but the future is still not bright
Yeah,
because you have Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, who you need to trade off for younger assets, kind of like the Jazz, kind of like um, what the Nuggets should do. Uh, what do you think about that? The Dallas
it's
Mavericks situation.
it's only getting worse, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's only getting worse. Like seeing what you know the Hawks got for Trey Young. Other people are going to dictate the trade market before you know you know you're going to be able to trade your players. It's always going to be somebody ahead of you. So depending on, I would say trade him now. I'd say blow it up, just like what you said, just so you do have that space for Cooper Flag, and maybe you don't get a bunch of young players or a bunch of draft picks for AD and Kyrie, but at least you have something. You can get something if it's a top pick or if it's a promising young player that you could put with Cooper Flag that might be a potential young All Star. I think that would be perfect, but like I said, that's the most perfect situation. I think the longer that they wait and they see other offer tables go out and they see other players going for cheaper, I'm be honest, they gave up Trey Young for like a bag of chips
Yeah,
for CJ McCollum, which isn't a bad, but it's an expiring contract, and Corey Kisper. I'm not sleeping on Corey Kisper. Corey Kisper is cool, but for Trey Young, like, what are we talking about? Like, this is not the same. So the value is going to consistently change. So it's kind of in the Mavs uh, playing field right now and what they want to do and what they can do for their future, I guess.
true. Because the superstars they have,
Yeah,
Davis and Kyrie, have not played very much and very well. Yeah, we know what they're capable of because of their resumes and their history, but Kyrie hasn't seen the floor. So you really can't get what you can get for a Giannis from a former Kyrie
absolutely not.
before Kyrie. Uh, we did see Mikael Bridges go last year for two first rounders and a bunch of everything, which is
Mhm.
crazy to me. But that's what the Bucks need to do for sure with Giannis.
Yeah,
Hey, we saw what we got, what the Knicks got, had to gave up to get Michael Bridges.
yeah,
We probably need to do that too, so we can save our asses in the future. So like they
yeah.
already know that Doc Rivers isn't going to be coaching them for very long. He probably going to retire soon. He's old.
Oh
He is
man,
done coaching. I promise you, he's done coaching. He's tired of coaching. So yes, similar to the Mavericks, you have a Jason Kidd who yeah, he's been a good coach for you guys for how many years, but he has not had his own team from the beginning yet. He's inherited players. He has not started a whole regime up by himself. And I think that's what they need to do. Cooper Flag is the first piece to the new Jason Kidd regime, and they need to build stars around him. But what do you think about a lower tier team? Not, I feel like the Maverick situation is probably the best situation in terms of superstars to unload, besides the Giannis. But what about these lower teams like the Nets? They can get rid of MPJ.
yeah.
The Kings get rid of the bonus. What do you think about those teams?
Kings for sure. Um,
Everyone
and
must go.
um, honestly, everybody must go on the Kings. I don't think it's anything against Demar Sabonis or
Schroeder.
I think Sabonis is a little overrated, but he's a very good player. I think in the right system, he's a good player. But for MPJ for the Nets, it's kind of what you really need. You get what I'm saying? Like, because right now the Warriors would benefit from MPJ, but a lot of other teams are not going to benefit from MPJ, and it's going to be more of a liability situation. Um, which he hasn't been playing bad. He's been playing very good, but he is kind of like a Anthony Davis. He's kind of like a very injury prone player. You don't know whenever you're going to be able to have him. If the Warriors do end up getting him and make that push, or a team like that, it would be just for that playoff stretch initially, just so they can get through the playoffs if they can.
Yeah, agreed. Uh, before we get into these games for the nice game slate, what about? Of course, we've beat this drum till it was broke. The Memphis Grizzlies, bro. What do you think about the Memphis Grizzlies? Do they blow it up? We haven't heard much about Ja at all this entire
No,
time since we've been away. We have not heard about Ja Morant. So is quiet a scary thing for them? Like if the news is not really buzzing about him and there's not really much talk about him, does that really inch towards a trade possibly?
I would say yeah. I mean, we kind of saw it with Atlanta. They didn't say shit. They didn't say nothing. They didn't say shit. He was fucking quiet. And then we heard, oh, CJ McCollum and Corey Kisper. Interesting. I think the Memphis Grizzlies will get more for Ja, which is kind of weird. I feel like he's just as valuable as a Trey Young. Both defensive liabilities, both have their upside on the offensive end. Both can play make, but um, I think Ja might be a little bit more injury prone now. But I
Yeah.
think with him being a dunker. But it's I don't know. I think they're really trying to hold out until they can really get something better than what the Hawks got for freaking. If you want me to be honest, because
True.
after seeing what Atlanta got, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna hold on to Ja. We're gonna see if we can up his trade value, if we even can, and then if we don't, fuck it, we'll fucking trade him at the end of the season or trade him
See, that's smart.
because they're going to tank either way. They're still going to lose, even if he's on or off the floor. He's pissed off at the front office, and the coaching staffs, but he's always had a problem with the coaching staff in the front office. So it's just a matter of growing pains and what's going to happen, man.
Bro,
We got
that's
weeks to
very
have to
smart
wait,
though.
man.
What you said there was very smart. Is they need to trade him when they have the most value for him. They really ain't gonna get much. You saw what happened with Trey Young.
Yeah.
You see a John Morant who has not been playing very well.
Hmm.
So it's like we ain't gonna get much for you right now, but maybe in the summertime we
Yeah.
can get some more for you. But there's people like Giannis who you can get whatever you want right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
his value is so high. Like he's the highest value trade asset right now that is ready to go. You could ship him up and wrap a bow on it, and he'd be happy. He'd be happy to go. But it's all now. It's like the Bucks. What can we? Because they're like, if the Knicks trade for him, they're gonna have to gut their team, man.
yeah,
They're gonna have to gut like a lot of their depth, and they're gonna have to lose either OG or McHale. Or if they don't do that, they're gonna have to trade Carl Anthony Towns. I don't like
I
that though.
think I think the Carl Anthony Towns trade could happen.
Bro, I don't like it. I don't like it. No, I'm keeping Giannis. No, no, I don't. No, I can't do it. But I think it would work better if Giannis and Cat were on the same team because Cat he's a good 3-point shooter. I was watching that at the Knicks game, man. He still shoot almost from the logo, man. Like he was pulling it up. But I think you put a dominant big man out there that's gonna be able to dunk on people and run in transition and then kick it out for the three real fast. Oh man! And then you
Yeah,
got Brunson, and then you got like whatever
we
you have left.
we've seen Giannis do good with big men that can shoot the three. Brook Lopez,
Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis shooting threes.
Yep.
So like I do think you're right. The Knicks situation trading for Giannis is going to
Mhm.
be a lot more tougher to figure out how it all X's and O's.
Mhm.
But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I think it happens. I think it happens. I think a lot of trades happen. Maybe not big scale, but like we said, the Memphis, I mean the Mavericks and Giannis, they might be gone.
I think Giannis is just looking for the right blueprint, the same blueprint that he got with Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? He had Bobby Portis to stretch big, he had Brook Lopez stretch big, and he had isolation scorers and Chris Middleton, and he would have almost the same in New York if they don't gut the team and they okay draft picks, Mikael Bridges or OG or and a Josh Hart or a Deuce McBride. You know what I'm saying? Which I
Yeah,
Deuce is cold, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Deuce went off, man. All you hear is Deuce. And in the stadium, man, he went off that. I'm pretty sure he dropped like 30.
dang. No,
Yeah.
not surprised. Not surprised. Uh, Ending on that note, trade radar. Giannis is our ending topic. Our game one for tonight. Our two teams who have inquired about Giannis. It is the Knicks plus 1.5 at the Raptors minus 1.5. Over unders 221.5. Let's go to the injury report. Okay. The Knicks have nobody injured for this game. Everybody
Mhm.
will play. The Raptors will be out. Will be without Murray Boyles, who is probably a rookie I never heard of, and then Jakob Portal, who Portal's cool. He's a decent big man.
Who's starting center?
He's an okay big man.
Well, who's that? Who's starting then?
Starting center is going to be Mamu Kalashvili.
Okay.
Dang, that's a crazy name, bro. Sandro.
Pretty sure he's a stretch big.
He shoots threes.
Yeah.
He averages 3 attempts per game.
Yeah.
He's made dang. He's made 10 in the last 3 games.
Hmm. Heck
What
yeah.
up?
Pretty consistent.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Um, the Knicks, they are like I said, they have problems. They have been not good defensively. Okay.
Yes.
We can see that clearly. In their last 4 games, they've allowed so you can't count the Kings game. The Kings game was when they try to resurface themselves. But they gave up 109 to the Sixers. They gave up 114 to the Mavericks. They gave 106 to the Suns that you watched happen.
Yeah. Something
They
disgusting.
gave 126 to the Warriors. Before the first game, before they played the Kings, they gave 112 to the Kings. So it's like they have been not holding teams down under 100 points. Meanwhile, this Raptors team is surprising me because they've been looking real good, and they won 4 of the last 5. They have put up 100, averaging 115 points a game in the last 5 games. They put up 145 on the Golden State Warriors.
Well, damn.
What do you think about this game, man? Do you think the Knicks are back and they're like, okay, we beat the Kings. We're back on our stuff. We can hold these high scoring teams down, or do you think the Raptors is gonna be like, nah, man, you still need a lot of work?
Dude, when I watched the game, man, like it was it was disgusting because we were it was a close game. It was a close game for the first half. We got to the third quarter, and then you could kind of tell the defensive lapse on
Mm.
Carl Anthony Towns, and then they probably tried to put Mitchell Robinson in, and he can't make a freaking free throw to save his life, man.
No,
I
he cannot.
swear, dude,
No.
it's bad. It's really bad, man. I was watching. I was like, dang, man, it's a 2 point, 3 point game. We're out here bricking freaking free throws. I'm like, I understand, like he's not. a good free throw shooter, but he has to be able to do like something. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got to be able
Yeah.
to at least go 1 for 2 or something. You know what I'm
Some,
saying? Like he's supposed to be that defensive filler. You know what I'm saying? To be able to stop the bleeding, and he didn't stop anything. It was bad. It was really bad, honestly. That's why Dylan Brooks looks so damn good on the defensive end. I'm like, dang, you can't get no offensive efficiency going. It was weird, man. And they didn't have any Jalen Brunson, so it was bad.
yeah, it's not good. So the Knicks have only won 2 of their last 5 road games.
Yeah,
They aren't doing very good on the road. They're going to Toronto. They just played last night at home. So you played last night and you beat the Kings ass, and then you travel today to Canada.
so it's back to back.
Yeah, back to back for them. And the Raptors haven't played since Monday. Oh, since Sunday. They've been chilling at the crib
Yeah,
off of a 4 game win streak.
and if you don't think R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel quickly are like licking their chops, just practicing, just getting ready. And I was like, oh yeah, we get to play our old team again. The
Yeah,
the man who traded me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get my get back. So it's like honestly, man, I think we're gonna see a highly efficient game from R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. Like, hey, you shouldn't have traded me. And hey,
yeah.
I think they're doing good over there with the Raptors. They're being very consistent. It's going to have to show in the playoffs. There was a little bit of trade rumors on Brandon Ingram, but I don't think that those are serious. Not right now. I say they give it one more year, get through the playoffs, and see what happens, and see if they want to give it another shot, see if they can build more around it, or just develop more. But options.
True. So we are both on the Raptors money line in this game.
Yeah,
We both think the Raptors should defend home court. They have had much of a break
yeah,
since their last game, and they're playing a back-to-back Knicks team who does not play good defense and really can't shoot. Uh, I like this pick. I think this is very live.
oh yeah.
Very good money to bet on. Honestly,
Playing an even better defensive team than the Suns in a Scotty Barnes.
literally,
Like,
they
yeah,
are sixth in
yeah,
points allowed. They are not allowing points. They only allow 111 points a game on average.
yeah.
The Raptors are pretty good. They are top 6 defensively, and
Uh,
while the Knicks are top 10, they
yeah.
are top 10 defensively still, even though they've had a
Mhm.
lot of lapses recently.
Yeah.
They are number 9 best defensively.
I think that used to be better. I think it just like a month ago started going down because
Yeah.
of this slump.
So the slump really did mess them up, but they were top 5 for a little bit. But Raptors money line, that's what we are on. Trust in the matchups. Spotty Barnes should have a good time. Probably more in the assist game. He's a power forward that likes to pass the
Mhm.
ball a lot. He's a pass first guy, kind of like a LeBron esque. Look to pass first
Yeah.
and rebounds. So look for that.
Kind of reminds me of Jason Tatum, your boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
A
very
tall,
athletic.
a tall what? Small forward that can pass, shoot, defend really well. Pretty good.
He also is very hit or miss. He isn't the most reliable all the
Oh, oh yeah, his 3 point isn't as consistent as Jason
time.
Tatum. Sure.
But I like this pick a lot. I'm betting on this for sure tonight. Game 2, Warriors -9.5 at the Jazz +9.5. Over under is 239.5. Looking at this injury report, we all know
Yeah.
Butler is out for the season. The season's over. He's not coming back.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks for this Warriors team because that's what you traded for him for. You traded for him to give you over the hump. Now I feel like the hump is even harder to get over.
Yeah.
Uh, Injuries for this game. Seth Curry is out. Not Steph. Seth Curry is out. Um, Of course, Butler's out. Kaminga is out for this game. That ain't good. Steph Curry is day to day, but he's probable to play. Draymond Green is probable to play. He probably will play. And Gary Payton II is probable to play. So we will have the big two because they're no longer the big three. Big two will be playing, and Gary Payton II will be playing. But no Kaminga, no Butler. That kind of hurts, man. Because now you got Podzimski, you got Quentin Post, you got Morgan Moody, you got Steph Curry, and you got Draymond Green and Gary Payton. Is that enough to beat a Jazz team who has been playing competitively? Okay, they've not been good, but they've been competitive. They've been scoring over 100 points every game, so they're not getting held down. They played the Clippers, the Heat, the Spurs, and the Timberwolves in the last 4 games at home, all home games. This is their fifth straight home game. Uh, they are 1-3. They've lost 3 straight games. Is this the game they get close to, or do you think the Warriors have enough healthy players to beat this Jazz team by 9.5 points? Beat them by 10.
This reminds me of a Western.
Yeah,
One cowboy. Because
literally.
you can say it's a 2-man thing with Draymond, but let's come on now. That's really that's I mean Jordan Poole called him a backpack for Stephen Curry's backpack for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Really, all he is a backpack. He's good at defense and he can rebound. He can play make. That's cool. A lot of players in this league can do that. I will say, honestly, Stephen Curry. I would never sleep on that man. He is the chef. Put him to sleep
Yeah.
before. I think he'll do it again. I don't sleep on Curry, man.
But do you think
Very
he they whoop? They have 9.5 is a huge spread.
yeah.
Do you think they whoop them by 10 plus points, or do you think both teams have success here and maybe the over?
I think it's gonna be a close game. I
So
think it will be within 10. It'll be under 10. Yeah,
do
I
you
think
think
it'll
it
be
would
closer.
be over or under 239.5?
Over. I don't think there's a lot of defense on this. It's just Draymond on the Warrior side, and Jazz. They don't really have much of a defense to begin with. What did Toronto? Did Toronto? You said Toronto dropped 145 on the Warriors.
Yeah, dude, the
So
Toronto
funny,
Raptors,
dude.
bro, from the 145. No, the Raptors got dropped on them 145 by the Warriors.
Well, that makes my case even more. Than I was about to say. I was like, dude, because I was somebody got 145. I remember you saying it. Either
Dropped.
way, I think the Warriors got it. They're a very three heavy shooting team. They always have been, and they always will be. Uh, so honestly, it's gonna live or die by the three. It's gonna go down at like just like old Western, one man and one cowboy.
So you think the Warriors cover the 9.5?
I think Chef Curry is going to definitely cook the Jazz. I think it's going to go over 239. Um, it's going to be a high scoring game.
I like that. I'm with that 100%. We are over 239.5 in this game. The Warriors should do what they always do to teams like the Jazz, who are a bottom ranked defense. They are literally the 30th ranked defense. They allow 127 points a game to everyone, allowing that minimally. If you have any competent offense, you can put 120 on this team.
Oh yeah,
The Warriors are the 17th ranked offense. They score 116 or more points per game. They're going to probably put up 116 or more points on this Jazz team. Uh, they are trash against the. They can't guard the 3-point shot, which is a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, they are the 30th ranked 3-point defensive team. The Warriors are number one, of course, in 3-pointers made and 3 points attempted.
Yeah.
They shoot the most threes, which is why are we surprised here?
Yeah.
But they are 12th in 3-point percentage. So they actually are converting from the 3-point line very well. This is what Steve Kerr does. This is
For
his
putting up
MO.
the most and
Yeah,
having still being in 12th is crazy, man.
literally. Like it's likely that this game goes over
Yeah.
239.5. This is also a back-to-back for the Jazz. So I kind of like where Kobe's going to with it. Warriors covering that 10-point spread because they're versing the more tired team who just played.
Yeah.
They just played last night. And they got their ass kicked last night too. They got beat by 13 by the Clippers. So yeah, Clippers held them down though. Clippers held them down. But the Clippers are a bad offensive team. Okay, they do not have top 10 offensive metrics, and they still put 115 on this Jazz team. So I'm even more sold on that. Good bet. Game 3, Spurs plus 2.5 at the Rockets minus 2.5. Over under 220.5. I like that we went to a really good game, a decent game, and then back to a really good game because this is the last game of the night. This is
my favorite game.
The prime time game of the evening. What do you think about these two teams? But first, before we get to that, I'm going to tell you who's hurt, who ain't going to play. Jeremy Sochan, he ain't playing. He's questionable. He might play. Likelihood is he's probably not. Steven Adams is out. He's an old man. He's been out for a while. Oh, well. Van Fleet, still out. Been out for a while. Doesn't matter. If the Rockets are pretty much all healthy, which they are, what do you think happens in this game? Do they beat yours? You are like the Spurs. You kind of are a Spurs fan.
I'm cool with the Spurs. Spurs are cool. I didn't like when they beat my OKC 3 times, but they cool.
But you also, in the beginning of our show, in the first episode, you said that you like the Rockets to do some things this season.
Oh, for sure.
Possible championship contention.
Definitely. Top 5 for sure. I had them in my top 5.
So this is a game you probably you might watch it yourself.
I definitely am. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in. This is prime time TV. I want y'all to know that this is the alien on the Spurs against the Slim Reaper and Kevin Durant. So this is Imano, man. This is Chef Kiss right here. This is what us basketball fans live for. I'll be honest with you. It's going to be a really good game. I'm excited to see Stephon Castle and Amin Thompson kind of clash because they've been having Amin run some point guard and take the ball up and be a playmaker, try to be that point guard. But dude, it's going to be a battle, man. And I'm excited to kind of see how it unfolds and how offensive power, they have to be able to adapt to each other, and that's going to be the hardest part.
True. The last 3 times they played, the Rockets have won 2 of those last 3 games. The Rockets have also covered the spread in 2 of those last 3 games. The Rockets have won the last 3 games in Houston against the Spurs. So similar to your Spurs OKC situation, the Rockets own the Spurs.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
So what do you think happens in this game? Do you think the Spurs wake up and, hey, we ain't losing to y'all anymore? Okay. They also lost their last game. They lost to the freaking Pelicans, bro, on Sunday.
Rockets.
The Spurs.
Oh dang!
Oh, that it was a 104-95.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy, dude. I did not expect that. Definitely did not expect
They
that.
were 11-point favorites. That's crazy.
Hey, I know some people lost some money on that game. I know
Well, they
some.
were sad.
Oh, they was sad. They was.
Sad.
Oh man,
And
I
then
would have been sad as a mother.
and then we got the Rockets. Okay, they are on a 2-game winning streak.
Yeah.
They've won 4 of their last 5, so they're looking pretty. They're looking pretty good. They're consistent right now, but they beat the Pistons, bro, in Detroit, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, you beat the Sixers. What would you do? They're all right. They're good, but they ain't Rockets good.
No.
Um, and then they beat the Spurs before that. So it's tough. Oh yeah, they beat the Timberwolves as well. So they're looking hot. Do they keep the heat going, or do they cool off with the Spurs team coming to town?
Mm. It's hard betting against Webby, but I'm gonna have to do it, man. Or actually, that's tough. You said everybody's there for Spurs?
Everybody there is never Sochan.
Well, dang.
He's
I
questionable.
The only thing that I am, I guess, worried about for the Rockets is Steven Adam not being there. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because that just gives Shangoon more time to rest. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you don't have a filler uh, to put in. They probably got some young big or something that they can throw in there, but I don't think you're gonna need somebody strong. You know what I'm saying? Sengun is a big, strong, freaking 250 to 300 pound man that can hoof. You know what I'm saying? And so is Steven Adams. And I
Yeah.
think that's why Webby has so much situations with the Rockets is because they do have those strong bigs down low uh, that will bang with them. You know what I'm saying? That will come out and guard that three because Sengun will guard the three. Steven Adams not so much. He'll switch off, but that will step up and be like, hey, you shoot that, I'm gonna step up. So it's like a lot of off the dribble threes I can see Wibby taking. So I honestly I want to go Rockets, but it's a hard pick.
And that's why we always have another option, bro. If it's too tough to pick a winner, we can pick an over under. And I will say before you pick the over or under 220.5, I'm going to give you the facts and then we can make our judgment off of that.
Fair enough.
The Rockets have gone under in their last 5 straight home games.
Mm.
The Spurs have gone under in their last 5 straight road games. This is also a prime time spot where defense could be high. It's also Ime Udoka at home. He's going to be like, don't let Wemby do everything he wants.
Yeah.
Like, I think if this was in San Antonio, I might lean to the over. But I kind of like this under just because of the trends that these teams have been having on the road and home turf.
You
What do
talking
you
about 5 for 5, man. That I
think?
agree. No, I agree. I definitely agree with you. That's what I was gonna go, honestly.
Let's go. We are with the under 220.5 superstars. Yes, they are high scoring offenses. They're awesome, but they are both top 10 defenses right now. The Spurs are number 7 in total defense, and the Rockets are number 6 total defense.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be like, hey, yeah, I know you can shoot threes. I know you're Kevin Durant. You might get yours, but your friends ain't going to get theirs. Or Wimby, you might get yours, but De'Aaron Fox, you ain't going to get yours. Like, they're going to pick and choose who they want to go off.
100%. And they have a lot of good defensive guards, both the teams. They have such good defensive guards. Like Amin Thompson, Stephon Castle is a good defensive guard. Like
Yeah.
Dylan Harper is nothing to sleep on. Good defensive guard,
No.
young
Yeah,
rookie.
he's definitely decent.
Mm.
The one kid who's been playing a lot for the Rockets. Eason, he's good. Tariq
Oh,
Eason,
yeah.
he's
Yeah,
good.
Tari Eason is a very good defensive, very lengthy, big wing defender.
Yeah.
Um,
So 3 pointers probably won't be shot as much in this game or made as much in this game because
yeah,
both teams are good at 3-point defense.
yeah,
The Rockets are the better 3-point shooting team, though.
yeah,
And that's where, if you were to pick a side, which is what Kobe already said, y'all,
yeah.
Kobe says that he's leaning towards the Rockets. I would lean towards the Rockets too. If we had gun to our head, had to choose a team, I'm gonna choose the Rockets as well
Yeah.
because they have better 3-point shooting team. The Spurs are worse 3-point defense, so there's room for the Rockets to go off in a close game.
Oh, yeah.
Also, free throws. Let's not even talk about free throws, bro, because free throws, the Spurs are not that good at free throws. Okay. They shoot 78% from free throw range.
Oh.
It's not good, bro. You got to shoot 80% or more, man. 80, you're a freaking NBA team.
What did the Knicks? What did the Knicks shoot?
The Knicks, that's a good question. The Knicks, they shoot 78%.
So the same.
Yeah,
I feel
78.
like that's majority from one player only. Mikel
Literally,
or
he probably is from
Mitchell
definitely
Robinson.
from one player. Yeah, you gotta shoot 80% from the free throw line, guys, if you really want a chance in a close game like this, especially on the road. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
trust the worst free throw team on the road in a close game because it's literally plus 2.5, minus 2.5. That's the spread for this game, and that means it's gonna be a pick.
I'm
So
curious, dude. If Mitchell Robinson would have made 50% more of his free throws, would that still make Jalen Brunson the most clutch player of the year last year? You know, if you think about it, like, because
true. If Mitchell
yeah,
Robinson would have made those free throws, man, in the playoffs, because they was hacking him.
yeah,
It was hacking him. And we will remember this for whenever we talk about the playoffs, because the playoffs are coming up, guys. It's New Year.
yeah.
After March Madness, after All-Star break, it's playoff mindset for every team. So
But there's
we will
one thing
get,
for that All-Star weekend.
yeah.
They got the
So we
starters
do.
out.
Hopefully, we see the return of my boy Tatum. He said after All-Star break, you will see me on the court. Doesn't mean he's gonna be playing, but he might be shooting around before the game.
Yeah.
He might ride the bench for a couple games, a couple weeks, and then on the court, busting y'all's ass.
You think he's gonna be back for the playoffs?
He'll be back when the playoffs start, guaranteed.
Well, dang.
Yeah, guaranteed. No, he guarantees he will be playing in the playoffs. He's saying that he doesn't know he's gonna be back earlier after All-Star break before the playoffs. He might wait until the playoffs start, but I don't think he should. I think he needs to come off a week or two before the playoffs start just to get his legs loose,
Yeah.
Then go right into the playoffs, straight to the championship to lose to the Thunder.
Hey.
Probably losing to them. Probably losing to them. Ain't gonna lie. But the East is weak, bro.
Only
We
because you
can
guys
beat
don't have a
these
center.
teams. Yeah, we don't. Hey, trade deadline. Zabonis could join the team.
That'd be perfect. That'd be so perfect. That's all you guys need is a Sabonis. Give up like
That would be nice.
Tillman and draft pick or something.
I'll take Vucevic.
Ooh, big Vooch. Booch would be nasty with Boston. I'm not even gonna
Hey,
lie.
that's 10 rebounds a game, guaranteed.
10 rebounds a game and a stretch big.
Guaranteed.
That can give you 15 and 10, 20 and 10 on a consistent night. That's kind of nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. That's all you guys need. That's your
Oh,
Al Horford.
I'm already in GM mindset. We got a
Hey,
whole, we got 1 week for
yo,
Boston to make a move. Boston has made a move at the trade deadline every single year. The last 5 years, they've made a move at the trade deadline. Maybe it wasn't big, it was something small, but they always made a move.
yeah,
So we will see what happens. But that is our show for today. I will recap our picks for the nights. This is 1/28, 2026. Picks for the night on Wednesday. We are going at this Knicks Raptors game. Knicks plus 1.5. Raptors minus 1.5. Over under 221.5. We both think that the Raptors money line is the way to go. They are just better. They've been doing a lot better. They are the more rested team. The Knicks are on a back to back. Not looking good for them.
yeah.
They have a lot of things to figure out, and Raptors should capitalize. Game two, Warriors minus 9.5 at the Jazz plus 9.5. Over under 239.5. It's a high over under, but we are going with this over 239.5. It should be a high scoring game. The last time these two teams played, the score was 123 to 114. Before that, it was 134 to 117. Before that, it was 131 to 128.
Yeah,
These guys are going way over this number, which is why it's based so high.
yeah,
It's threes, 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 caution to the wind. Everyone on this team for both teams shoots threes. Every
yeah,
single person.
yeah,
Quentin Post, their center, shoots threes.
yeah,
Uh, Laurie Markkinen,
yeah.
their power forward, shoots threes.
Even the other big on the Jazz, that the other
Kessler,
Kistler, he
yeah,
he could shoot the three, he could stretch the floor.
it's going to be bombs away. Okay, bombs away in Utah. Game three, Spurs plus 2.5 at the Rockets minus 2.5. Over under 220.5. It's gonna be a prime time game, playoff atmosphere, possibly.
Yep. Prime time.
Prime
Prime
time.
time.
We're going under 220.5. Yes, this is already a very low total, similar to the opposite of this Jazz Warriors game. It was too high, but we're still betting it over. This is pretty low. We're still betting it under because these teams, they are they're in a mindset, okay, that they might see them in the playoffs. This is a we gotta know who we are dealing with right now.
Yeah.
So that is our bets for tonight. Hey, I want to say, last show, if you look at our last episode, we were 3-0. 3-0 last show. So we had nothing wrong last show. So we can be trusted, guys. Trust us. Okay.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe though. For real, show some love, man. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
subscribe, give us some more views, keep our names ringing, and that'll keep money in your pockets.
Tell your
Because
mama, tell your grandma, tell your daddy, tell you tell
anyone
everybody.
who anyone you know who likes sports, likes NBA, likes football. I'm about to start doing baseball. We got March Madness coming up.
For
We
sure.
got a lot of things going on, guys, coming up on this show. So tune in to Money Huddle. Keep watching every week for Double Dribble. We are Hey, football season's almost over. I got like I got a couple more episodes with Shaq, and
Yeah.
then it's basketball season, bro. It's gonna be all basketball. So tune in for that. I have to give y'all way more than just one episode a week if we are going to do basketball full time because football's over.
And
So,
I feel like once the playoffs start, like we're gonna be like because games are gonna be like almost every day. So like we're gonna have to do episodes to at least twice a week just so that we're getting all the games and we're getting all the our bets in and we're able to give you guys some good information.
but do you know what would help us continuously give you all more content? Like and subscribe. Okay, show some love. When we feel the love, we'll give more content, obviously.
Precisely.
But that's our show for today. Tune in next time for another episode of Double Dribble. More basketball content coming. We promise you this. Kobe is back from New York. He had a good time. He's back to business now. Back to getting y'all this money.
Hey, it's what I do best. Hey, that's what I do best. Tune in for sure.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in and peace.
Peace.